is that I see Nyx has to do a lot of lifting in the like 20 minutes between like 10 and 30 or something, and Chaos has the... He's like the sole guy going around doing stuff, and then you've got press the attack to save people, and you've got disruption to save people, and if you're trying to
damage, then you're stealing.
That's interesting. Yeah.
So it's like a really skill-based matchup in that way.
And the stacks don't last very long early.
The majority of the matchups that I saw, I think Slark ended up losing.
Of course, this is like a very good Slark game on paper, so even if he loses his lane, he can still come back and take over later.
Did V-Tune, does Lich have a salve? Did nobody bring a salve to this lane?
Oh, meanwhile.
There you go.
Ember favorite, baby.
Slark diving, it looks like.
I'm telling you, it was exactly that, the level 2 flame guard.
Yeah, this matchup is like, you think on paper because you steal stats against a melee hero, it's really free, but this is what happened to Chris Luck too when we saw it.
Uh-oh, might be another kill here bottom. MSS on the run, not a whole lot the Legion can do to help him.
Win the laning,
things around, save his boy.
They had Radiant Ward on it though.
Nyx is playing very confidently.
Yeah.
They'll need this flame guard to wear off. It's a level 3 flame guard.
Quinn's getting really low.
Might be a trade here. He's gonna pounce in. Good rotation by MSS, gets the kill.
I mean, there is a... Did that ward get placed after or something?
I think it just got placed.
Oh, okay, that makes more sense. So they didn't know what the rune was. They just knew there was some rune that got taken.
They're doing all this stacking on HR, but...
Saberlight walking it off.
Mag has really high CS.
Yeah, that is impressive.
Really well for that lane, considering like your support's gone half the time to stack.
Maposhka getting chewed up here by the Edict with the help of the overworld. Will be the death of the Lich.
They're gonna get 3 bounty runes too, so
very nice.
Take away stacks, which is kind of hard to find, right? You don't have too many carries that can do that super early for you.
It's basically just like Razor and Gyro.
MSS doing some work here. Finds V2, and he's going to get Maposhka likely as well. Tapping the shrine.
Don't do that. Don't do that. It's going to be a
huge death anyway, most likely. Jukin head into the south, trying to run away.
Oh yeah, they got that Slark too.
He's investigating.
I forgot they had Gyrocopter and Slark.
Yeah, and that's really good.
Even Legion, like all of them are pretty good at clearing stacks.
Yeah, yeah, they do finish that kill down ball, but it's a good thing that he didn't, like, as you said, like keep maxing out onto. Like he might have had to if those runes had spawned for the Ember or something.
10 minutes looks like a probable 2 for 2. Gonna find the Shadow Demon of SVG. Grimstroke coming in. Got the follow up with Nyx. He's relatively low. Do we see any rotations? Doesn't look like.
And Chaos is setting up to hit mid though.
Yeah, they've abandoned top.
Yeah, once you get that tower lead, right, where you're able to take the safe lane tower faster than the enemy, you know they're going to try and mirror, but then you just like rush towards mid. And while they're out of position, trying to like mirror and take your safe lane tower.
That kind of reminds me like how Saberlight was talking about how like Quinn and SVG are like just so smart at Dota, like just always go through there and check for wards.
Oh, they're gonna find DM too. Nice hero to start the party on. Gets disrupted after the skewer back. Oh, they finish him off.
Double scaling. Duel and
double
value. Oh. All we need is Pudge.
Infinity starts now.
Chaos can't lose late game. It gets to the 120-minute mark.
It's impossible.
And they get the
Breaking Undying, Warlock.
That was a level 1 shockwave.
Does he have Quinn?
Nyx is chasing out Quinn. Slight coming through. Didn't have the chains. And now he wants the DD rune, but look who's there to deny him. It's SVG again, and he may end up dying for this. Tries to chain run away. Quinn keeps on smashing, and he should get this kill to Chain Frost. All right, some sweet revenge for the Lich.
How's Roche not react to that at all?
Yeah, I don't know. He just brushed it off. It's like, no, I'm good. Oh, it's because the Ancients style changed, right? They don't. It doesn't do anything to Ancients anymore.
Oh yeah, since the
people used to just trap. Dude, that was so fun.
Lich eggs. Yeah. Really tier 1 towers, and then you just control the map as much as possible. Like you take away their jungle. You probably can't control the triangle, but you just slow them down a bit.
They're gonna purge V2 and look to isolate the
Chain Frost.
There it is. The Chain Frost.
Oh, you're done so.
HellRaisers raising all kinds of hell on Chaos. They lose.
V2 though. They still might be able to turn this one, but the Ember Spirit coming in with a big remnants.
Nyx doing some good work here. Quinn's alive though through it all. Finally will end up going down. So it's a 3 for 3 bloodbath. The lone carry survivors, the gyro.
Man, the
Ember.
river running red right there. That combo. Grim Lich, you know, some games it feels like it never happens.
Them a post
Other games you get.
If your carry just walks up hills and farms without any vision, like, what is that?
At my bracket, that's called being ballsy.
That's
That's cool.
that's ambition.
Just spam your sets.
Be really big if they got the jug, but unfortunately they see Grimstroke only.
To get the duel.
That's the power of infinite scaling. Even the bad kills.
Are the good
I
kills.
feel all right. That's good.
Down is up.
How much damage
Oh,
is
they're
it?
gonna get kills.
Oh, yikes.
Chaos salting the wounds.
They're gonna
and
get
now
another kill
look,
too. More infinite scaling.
Poshka pick off. Oh, dearie me.
One end of the map to the other.
HellRaisers just getting run over.
Jesus, is there another one?
Oh, this is going to be the turnaround here. SVG caught out. He'll be punished. But reinforcements are arriving. There is no duel for this fight. Call down coming through. Won't connect at all.
Big RP?
They're fighting around the shrine, too. There are no buybacks, but Grimstroke is respawning momentarily. Omni Slash into the BKB with the chains on top. Doesn't finish anybody. He's still running forward. Wants to take this fight, but they're going to keep Nyx on the back foot. RP in the rear of it. Gets the two
They don't have damage,
heroes,
though.
but they don't have any carries in this. They're very spread out. They got the gyro kill, though. Nicely done by HellRaisers. Now the dual turnaround special. Come and fight me, man. And he gets the kill. This Legion, I think 4 dual wins now.
Dude, that was pretty sick.
The chase on the Slayer. No more heroes for you. Saberlight on the hunt. He's going to get another kill, it looks like. They try to slow him down. They're going to pull him in with the Lich. Just stall this out as long as possible. This manly Legion.
That was so well done by Saberlight.
Yeah, that was.
The damage does matter because eventually you're going to catch Jug and he's going to be spinning and slowed down by the Purge.
he
And
wants
so you want
some
that
more.
damage.
Go. Big smoke initiation. They get that quick duel with the blade now. Call down coming through. RP to try and counter this interrupting.
got the
Push go live. He gets up the chain frost. Ends up bouncing nicely. Is the follow-up damage there? Omni Slash crashing in. The gyrocopter low. But stays alive and turns this fight back around. They're going to force V-Tune on his heels, and Quinn still healthy throughout it. Just stacking up the acid shift. Wow. So it ends up being a 3 for 2.
Jeez,
I don't know how likely this kill is.
they have to try something though. I think they can kind of feel that, you know, they have some abilities here.
They are getting behind.
Yeah, for sure. And they just want to go for like a bounty pick.
All right, TPs are coming in.
They're
HR
ping.
on the
They
low
know.
ground. It's compromised now. Superlight does get caught out though at the start of this fight. Nicely done with the chain frost and the RP follow-up. They should be able to get 2 here. No, they're actually going to back away. Slark got off his ultimate, it looks like, and he's going to run away. Turns back around, starting to stack up the essence shifts on the mag, and on the front side of the fight, the gyrocopter BKB deployed. Does force them on their heels. HR, though, they've only lost that Magnus so far. Can Chaos clean up? Chasing after V-Tune. They are going to buy back, but the Ember slight damage, it is substantial. Remnant forward. UR grabs a DD. We're going to see a smoke from Chaos.
If I think it only works if you're the initial target though. Like,
Yeah. that
if
would
you're the one
probably
who's
make
bound,
sense.
then it doesn't, right? Because it's like a primary buff that then latches to people near you.
Straight into the pit. HR are close enough to fight this, but only if they go right about now. Are they confident enough to make that maneuver? Farming newts for the time being.
Then pretty sure it's all about the first target. It's like,
It would make the most sense. I
Yeah,
think,
but yeah.
if it was that way. But
And everything in
can't
Dota
confirm.
always makes sense.
Somebody made a list on Reddit of like 100 different interactions, and I looked through them. This is
Yeah.
the only one they didn't put up, so.
Yeah.
They'll lead the way with Quinn here. He does get chained up, silenced up as well. The Purge comes through very quickly, cleansing him up, and he leaps forward onto V-Tune. Chain Frost bouncing early in this fight. The duel is there. The Skewer back to try and interrupt it. Nice little play by DM. Follows it up with the RP. They get the Legion kill.
They're getting a lot of damage.
Duel interrupted.
Save,
That's
though.
2 heroes down, and now the chase forward. Looking for SVG. Remnant all... I feel like they need more, though.
What, like an AC?
Crimson, maybe?
Crimson would be nice. It's so
Solar.
late to build, though.
Yeah.
Observer popped up. Oh,
yeah.
Good catch here by Quinn. Nick's gonna Remnant once. Better not get bashed. Quinn's in pretty far. He's back up inbound.
Trying to
Keeps
use
on
that
chasing.
Aegis.
The team is about to arrive. Saberlight blinking forward.
Oh man, that
Managed
glimmer.
to get off the duel thanks to the glimmer. He finds a secondary target though. Turning onto the Grimstroke. Will finish him off, but the Ember turnaround gets SVG, quickly eliminating the Shadow Demon at the start of this fight. Looks like they want to retreat. It's a staggered effort as V-Tune has the spin in just a second. Gonna spin, dodge that missile. The rest of the team back. Ember slight, still juking.
They have Ember.
But Nyx is done.
much better start to the fight by Saberlight this time.
yes. all his duels are like, I mean, so far in this game, aside from that one, were pretty game winning.
Yeah.
Yep.
He was really patient with it too. And like he saw the spinning jug, he knew this is a bait again. Like I have to wait.
Yeah.
Be patient.
There is a buyback on the Ember. No RP at the moment. No buyback on Lich for the Chain Frost. So they are quite short-handed. Chaos close to full strength. Looking for the first melee racks of this opening set here. Mag skewering forward, but he's going to be interrupted by the Yule Scepter. He can't get off that RP. He's stunned forever. By the time he does, it's too late. Ember still has buyback, still not using it. Instead, he's going to get run down. They will lose their Aegis.
I think was getting pretty close to the end.
Melee racks fallen, range racks down as well, and Chaos just looking for the quick KO here, straight to the bottom lane. At this point, it just might be 2 full lanes. Don't see any defense.
A whole minute of no jug is very difficult.
Oh man, this is bad.
MSS is a good button pusher. Both his Yules and his Lotus Orb have been really game winning.
3 fights in a row, he's got the mag.
Yeah. The double chain.
Remnant coming through. Nyx into the fight with
Nice
the BKB,
split.
but you don't want to be running with your BKB. That's what he has to do versus Quinn. That just jumps back. That will be the 3rd lane, it looks.
So it doesn't cast his second spell on Clark because he's untargetable.
And he
Can't let us rub it back.
Yeah.
It's
That would be insane. Oh man, Grimstroke would get wrecked if I left
That hero would be.
so yeah, if somebody could test that not in demo mode, because
Oh, they
go
have
for the
scouted
ether.
an Ember running very far down this bottom lane. Can they punish him? Being stalked by the Legion Commander. Saberlight ready with the duel.
MSS has the Yule.
Coming in hot, breaks the linkage, perfectly done. The follow-up damage with the right clicks, it is there.
SVG's like,
And there's no buyback.
I'm coming for the XP, boys.
A very safe, clean maneuver. They're trying to push in mid in the meanwhile. HR are going to let Chaos regroup as 5, and this looks to be the end. Yawar standing in front, gets healed up, gets the Lotus applied as well. HR just going to back off for now.
Oh no, they wasted the Soulbind now.
Soulbind committed. There's no hope. They'll chase in onto the Grimstroke with the call down coming through. Omi Missile as well. Well, back way to the tier 4s, but that's right, to the tier 4s. They will go. Quinn pouncing forward, quick buyback. We'll clean up some of these buffer buildings.
without their Ember Spirit, they just don't have like any poke to make any of these heroes a little bit weaker.
Yeah, there's no fear.
So, and without the Soulbind, they don't have the way to actually win the team fight.
And there's 4 buybacks available on the Dire side. So they've got insurance policies on their insurance policies at this stage. Here comes the smoke. One last hurrah for HellRaisers. Desperately trying to turn this game 1 around. It looks real dire for them as Yawar continues to work. 1 tier 4 down, 1 to go.
Jug's like in a bullet hell game right now. He's just running around. There's just creeps. Has to kill these, and there's like little
Matrix.
big boss creeps that are there. He's
Does hit quite hard though. Quinn, gotta respect that. He'll back off. Another zoning call down brings them extremely low. The flak shots just about finishing off 2. RP at long last, but not particularly effective with the disruption. Dual turnaround combination. They'll find multiple kills. Chaos cleaning up here down the stretch. They will be taking game 1 by all accounts and be 1 game away from a grand finals rematch versus IG. There's the GGs. HellRaisers just couldn't.
Rough lanes for you out there. Like if you get TA, life's really hard.
right. Yeah. So you have
Or
to like
if you get like
pick it.
stormed in a perfect game, life's impossible.
So versus Gyro, how's he doing?
I don't think I played that matchup. If I had to theorize, I'd say Zeus is probably fine because you get to play the distance game and then you got Aether Lens, and it's really hard for him to ever get Rocket Barrage on you.
Yeah, you're just
probably
gonna get
just, like-
missiled a few times.
Yeah, you probably just
whatever.
bolt him by a few mangoes and dominate the lane. Because Gyro doesn't have the best
HP pool.
yeah, and it's not like he has some sort of like self-built-in regen or anything like that either.
All right, well, put your theory crafting hats aside, gentlemen. It is time for game 2. Chaos on the verge of a rematch with IG. HellRaisers, can they do maybe not the impossible, but the very difficult and get to that game 3? We'll find out soon. The fans,
2.6
the bettors on
difficult.
Betway, they do not believe.
Yeah.
They
I
are
do
all
think
in on
that
Chaos.
they have a better chance this time with this draft, though.
from HellRaisers.
Yes,
I agree.
It's much more even.
Yeah.
A lot of it comes down to being more open-ended with your early picks, and then bringing out your kind of trump card or
For sure,
with
for
the
sure.
Naga.
Who gets
Instead of
the
just saying, hey, this is a mag lineup, by the way.
Clear
Four
melee
mag here
carries coming at
through.
you.
Well, that's a smoke that is going to get first blood.
Oh yeah, easy take
But does the
down.
5-man Fade Bolt save him?
And they
You
give
have to
it
watch
Max.
out for HellRaisers First Bloods, by the way. Remember that
I
J178?
don't know if there is a nice interpretation of that as much as you may try.
It was after we had played Street Fighter, to be
Crafted.
fair.
Yes.
The illusion rune for the 4
Take
minute.
me.
Nothing useful out of that.
Take me.
I can't remember some.
I mean, it's true.
From a gameplay perspective, it's less fun to have to run around all the way back, though.
Yeah, but there has to be a better solve than like, let me just run into this tower and die.
Yeah. I don't know. What's the solution, though? Do you make it so that if you die to those towers, you give the XP to whoever
Just
gets
make the
kill?
shrine available every 2 minutes. Problem solved.
No kinetic field save here, sir.
Mapochka is going to go down. Nice pick off, and now the
This lane's
Naga being
really free for
pressured.
Centaur.
Yeah, basically even with the Naga on CS. You can see a nice juke by Sioma. Still may go down though with that time dilation slow. Bounty rune denied.
That's the most you're getting.
He ain't dead.
What'd you say?
He's
That
chilling.
was,
That's the fastest Zeus you've ever seen.
Oh, no. The reverse.
Quinn
reverse.
gets killed now.
maybe
He just lumbering after you with that big old lightning bolt.
maybe they
Waiting for the last hit.
Poshka.
Typical Zeus.
I'll take that, thank you very much.
Now the ulti is
I
prepped.
really thought he was in the kinetic field.
Yeah, Mapochka thought that too, huh?
Spell 6.
He just ran on by. I'm not sure what his plan was from there.
Little drive-by action.
I was like, is he level 3? Does he have glimpse already? No.
Oh, V2
Oh,
gonna
boy.
pay the piper.
Good
Great
call.
assist from the mid.
It'd be an issue if Saberlight, like, they gave him these free lanes and then he ended up, like, throwing his lead every game.
Ooh, I'm assessed.
Oh, Quinn!
Oh, incredible. The guy won't work out anymore because I was like, dude, you lost that like 4 years ago.
Zeus ulti is available.
No bashes.
He's got one prepped. There we go.
What a lich.
Ah, there's a Zeus player.
It's prepped. Another one's prepped.
Oh,
Should have gone for the hit.
their Centaur. Like, if he can take the mid tower off of this retaliate,
Little bounty rune battle up top as well as down bottom, and it looks like they're gonna lose Saberlight. That's a big kill on the Centaur. The Zeus, though, might turn this back the other way, looking for the next kill. Naga in position. Not gonna be able to save him, though. Yeah, this Zeus is doing work.
Feels like a lot of it's going to depend on their initiations as they go towers. Yeah, hopefully Mapochka's not going to be spotted there, but
It's where core disruptor, like TNC does, where Tim's gets like first item ags, then you feel really good playing against this solo core,
oh dear.
Big pick.
boy.
right?
Quinn-
Because like then every time you set up on the void, you sleep into ags on top.
Hold that thought. Quinn's hunting for more, looking for Mapochka. Already used the glimpse. It was like 1/3 HP when we last saw it. And now they're going to find Yuar, but Yuar, time walking out, smoke not
They
broken yet.
really need this kill.
Oh, this is huge if they can get it.
oh man.
Yeah, disaster. Absolute disaster.
And he's got the edict.
Oh, dearie me.
All right, they're definitely losing mid tower now, right?
Yeah. How much gold do you get?
So if
You
you,
get the hero bounty.
if you use it on Meepo, do you get all 5 Meepos?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Of course.
I'm down with that.
I mean, the only other option is you have permanently deleted one of the meepos.
That'd be the dumbest.
All right, Quinn's just a monster.
Can you
The Zeus
imagine that's
pick
your
is
fight?
really paying off right now.
You BKB, you just run in. Oh, they're gonna get the SVG at least.
Not really the kill they want, but they'll take what they can get.
A kill is a kill is a kill.
See what happens down here.
All right, they have song.
All kills are not created equal.
This tower is yours, HellRaisers.
No chronosphere.
Oh, Centaur, he's got Stampede.
Just Saberlight, please. I mean, he keeps counting the stuns. He's like, all right, there's the Fire Blast. Maybe I can do this.
Oh, Lesh running right into
this is
Quinn. Oh, can he get the solo kill? Trying to work him down. He's got to hit the stun. What? Gotta
Oh,
hit
my
the stun.
lord.
He actually
much
got
hesitation.
right in Slayer's head. Now Yuar's there. Oh, the jukes. For your anime nerds, we got some hardcore gamer action coming up Any second now with that Zeus ulti. They will find the Shrek. They will also potentially find a V2. A bold TP out and a quick and painful death.
He went for the next level play.
I know.
Oh, right. Depends on the level. That's true. It's only 1,200 right now.
All right, Chaos, another smoke. They are really chewing through these, but it's Ogre who breaks it, gets off the initial stun. Zeus ult comes out, a split second late. Is this the fight? Is this the moment? Not with that Chrono, and the Nimbus coming through, catching out two, beating down the Gyrocopter, did not get off his BKB. They quickly buy back. They want to turn this around.
What the hell is V? What are you doing? Just do it.
Gyro bought back too. Oh,
No, they both fought back. The Disruptor as well, and they will get nothing for this.
He had illusions. He walked into the Nimbus.
Yeah, literally. I think his keyboard got unplugged.
If I'm B-tuned, I'm straight up pretending to disconnect there.
For the team morale's sake.
All right, maybe they can salvage this. Gyrocopter BKB trying to man fight the Faceless Void. We all know how this movie ends. In pain, suffering, and bashes. Well, he keeps on fighting.
I'm serious
The
though.
homie missile.
I'm straight up disconnecting.
Yeah, sorry guys, I lagged.
Oh, they're gonna hunt this. This is a dieback on Nyx. If he can't juke his way out of here, and you can't run from the bash. That's the Zeus ult. You get vision, you drop the Nimbus. Void BKBs, Chronos. Doesn't have to hit everyone, just hit something. You know, whereas like they have all this pressure to get that perfect song, Static Storm, Gyrocopter ult combo. That said though, they drafted it. They got to make the most of it, and right now they're gonna lose their Ogre.
One thing that really bothers
Aegis
me.
down.
Okay.
Yo, SVG's like team. Free kill.
Free kill.
Maposhka and Slayer trying to do what they can, but Maposhka's going to pay with his life. Yawar found that pick off. They're going to lose Slayer as well. That will be the 3, 4, and 5 down
He's
once
making
more.
plays here. You gotta give him that.
Fight.
All right.
Whenever they use the smoke. This is
I think
Bottom.
Zeus almost has BKB too.
That's
They're
truly
going to find
the
him.
end there.
This would be a nice pick off, but the Nimbus gets dropped. Centaur, turn around. Slayer gets out of the Nimbus.
still got it, they got
AoE.
it.
They're going to get that pesky little wannabe Mario Man. Homie missile coming in. Not going to be enough.
It's a really big pickoff.
Zeus will fall, and now
nice.
you are
Good
committing.
enough.
Could this be the opportunity? Call down BKB commitment. Gonna try to focus down this Naga, but with the BKB, she can walk it off. They might actually go back in. Yuar's got to get the hell out of there. But I guess BKB was after the Chrono.
I think also the idea of going for that Chronosphere is like really bad. You've already lost your Zeus.
Yeah.
Like
Okay, this could be an opening though. They have their song. They have their respawning disruptor with the Static Storm and the Blink initiation. Can HR find that magical fight to turn the game back around? Chain Frost though, bouncing beautifully, chewing through some of these backline heroes. DM's on the run. SVG being finished off by the Gyro. Nice man to dodge. Here comes the Naga. Can they kill a second time? They've got the song available.
Got the
Static
Storm,
Storm.
no BKB,
Where
no.
you going? You're going back to the grave. That's
Oh
where.
my
Void
God.
down. Now the glimpse.
+1.
You can't run from Disruptor, and the net comes through. Centaur isolated, no mana. He too will fall. That's 4 with an Aegis.
Oh boy, that wasted
Huge
Chrono.
turnaround.
That wasted Chronos here.
Yeah, very poor decision making.
This snowballs really heavily because now they have level 20 on Naga Siren and they've taken a bunch of towers.
They've
It's
just taken
hard to
3
get map
towers.
control back.
They might get more out of this
Keep
too.
on pushing forward. Here comes the Nimbus, though, to try and turn it back around the other way. That's a pretty low Shrek.
That's a dieback.
He charges in.
Dude, not
Slayer's
gonna
going
fall
for more. There's the Yule Scepter BKB. Try to retreat. He kills off the Nimbus. Now the song set up with the call down, but it's just a backwards movement from HR trying to get out.
Yo, is that
Does
SVG going Shrine?
Not have a TP.
Oh, he
He does
doesn't
not
have
have a
TP.
TP. Do they know they're painting him?
done.
Oh, they can't afford to lose their Naga. Hide, you can't hide from heaven, my friend.
Oh man, they do like
Yawar, he gets turned on.
spells the DD.
Kinetic field popped up. He's going to try to be patient with his BKB. Time walks back.
Yep, good job from UR. Not
There's the
wasting.
glimpse, though. Into a stun, into the follow-up rocket barrage. Do they drop the static storm? No,
Oh,
not
again.
yet.
Man,
Trying to
he
force
is-
the BKB.
Yeah, he's holding that thing.
I think the advantage is a little bit more solid for HellRaisers once they have the Aghanim's Disruptor.
Oh, Yawar, he's hunting
Dude,
with
he's been
this
so
smoke.
aggressive.
He's got the Satanic you mentioned now. He's going to find 2 on the backlines potentially. Yawar with the Zeus ult can set up on Maposhka. Doesn't want to overcommit for this kill, but does want to secure it. The Nimbus coming through. Follow up on the Slayer. See you later, Alligator. They get a nice Leshrac Disruptor takedown, and DM just barely makes it out.
Yeah.
Chronos were just set up for like solo kills that didn't change the map at all.
Yeah.
All right, so we see a nullifier grab here on Nyx. Roshan about half HP. Do they have that disruptor egg?
The blink.
We're gonna find out in a second. Call down coming through, trying to force them off the pit. The zone is there.
There it is.
Oh no!
It's perfect.
Oh no! Maposhka static storm with the kinetic field. BKB Yawar. No, this looks like he didn't have it. Trying to fight his way out of this. Nyx on the run. They're not getting damage out during this time. BKBs are ending.
Stolen Ags! He actually got the stolen static storm inside the Chronosphere as well. Then Nagastar is just dead.
You are standing strong through this. They're going to find a follow-up kill as they bring down Slayer. It's a complete rampage through the back lines. HellRaisers cleaning up.
Somebody click on Maposhka.
He doesn't have
gotta
it.
be so close.
How close was he though?
600.
600?
No. More disruptor.
It had been like 4 minutes. I thought he could have had it by that
Yeah,
point.
that's what I thought too. He's got the...
Sell your boots and wand.
Oh man, if he has the eggs there, they win that fight.
Yes,
for sure.
100%.
Void is dead, maybe buying back, but
Without the Ags, then that plays quite bad actually.
Yesterday, Sioma sold items to get the eggs.
Yeah. Yesterday,
When he was playing it.
or that play right there, I thought they only made that play because they had.
Yeah,
I know.
Yeah, me too.
Because you know they're just gonna pop BKB and what's gonna happen is just happens. Like
alternatively, it's almost like just give up the Roche and just push the other lanes in. Yeah. They could have gotten a tier 2 top.
And we all just got baited.
And so too did HR.
Maybe they were hoping Yawar would just think he had eggs.
just not even.
Yeah, well, guys, I'm sorry.
I can't press my BKB.
He's gonna have level 25 soon. Quinn already has his. He he went the damage.
Yep.
Oof. Very strong against Nagastar.
Is the cast range even good with Zeus? Is that a
You
thing?
can get it
Depends on the
sometimes.
game, yeah.
It depends on the game, but he has so many frontliners, and he bought BKB, which helps a lot.
That's true. That's interesting. It glimpsed back MSS and got killed by him.
Slayer. Could he possibly? The magic disco pony
they
make
got
it
it.
out? No, sir. No way. Oh, meanwhile, in the bottom lane, they are going to find that Rubik. Take down MSS. Now Saberlight rotating in.
Oh,
Here
geez.
comes the trap song. Ineffective against this BKB. Yawar does not have Chronosphere for the time being. Might be cooling down soon.
Does
3
she have
seconds
TP
to
again?
go. He's like,
Because they're probably gonna structure this fight with Void very far forward.
Gyro's eggs cute.
yeah, look at Mapochka's positioning. He's like, I am not getting caught this game. There's the net on Yawar to start things off. The Bloodlust coming through, but there's the Chrono. He catches out 3 with the Nimbus. Follow-up from the Zeus. They're getting annihilated. Buyback 1 on Gyro. They've got to buy back on Naga. They've got to all in to defend this base, it feels, or else they're going to be losing a full lane of Rack Centaur. Still working on it. Age is still there. Yawar just standing strong through it all. Naga not opting to buy back yet.
Gyrocopter's just going for the Zeus in the back line.
Huge commitment, but where's the ball? Now the Naga buys back. Can they find their critical opening here? They have isolated that Faceless Void. They'll bring him down once, but he's already used Chrono. He's already used BKB. Saberlight on the run. Can they finish him up too? They stun him. They lock him down. They keep on working
dead.
through him. They
Blake
get
for
the
more.
kill on the Void. He's got buyback with those kills though. So it's not a disaster for Chaos, but they are in danger of losing more heroes as Quinn. BKB tries to retreat. Void coming back in. No, it's all falling apart. 2 heroes dying back. GG, well played. Chaos have a date with IG.
Damn, that last Chrono was sick. It was like, you won't. You're not just gonna throw Chrono. Oh, shit. He